I would say Chatsworth is full of surprises. Museums or houses can be quite dull when you're always seeing something you'd expect to see in a certain place. But when you're suddenly confronted with two elements that can stop you in your tracks, it makes you question what's around you.
The world's greatest collectors are not only defined by great wealth. Sothebys takes you inside Chatsworth House, the ancestral home of the Duke and Duchess of Devonshire. Discover the passion that has driven 16 generations of the Cavendish family to create one of the world's most extraordinary art collections.
The Coronation Chairs of William IV and Queen Adelaide have quite an interesting story in the sense that they weren't their thrones, they were actually George IV's throne. Essentially, George IV spent an awful lot of money, and so when it came to William and his coronation, there wasn't so much money to spend, so they actually had to recycle thrones.
The reason we have them is curious. The 4th Duke of Devonshire was Lord Chamberlain, and after the coronation, they were allowed, as the perks of office, to take any of the coronation furniture they wished back to their residences.
Within the context of furniture at Chatsworth, the Coronation Chairs, I suppose, are something quite different in the sense that they came into the collection as a gift. They are, for me, some of the most significant pieces of furniture in the house, and I would say for probably most furniture historians as well.
I think furniture is incredibly exciting. We've learnt a lot about the old furniture, which was never much regarded in the last sort of 100 years, and that seems bizarre. Historically, when a new generation moved into this house, if they needed furniture, they got the best contemporary makers to make it. We've reverted to that practice. Now, if we need new furniture, we tend to get contemporary furniture made for us, rather than going into the antique market to buy something similar to what is already in the connection.
Here at Chatsworth, the amount of patronage that they give to furniture designers is just extraordinary. They're very adventuresome. You get to see things I never see anyplace else. They get pleasure from the adventure of somebody saying, this is what I'd really like to do if I could.
Last year, we had an exhibition of seat furniture, curated by Hannah O.B.
When we had the idea for the exhibition and we decided to go with it, I felt it was very important that we had furniture that was actually made in response to the collection.
It was a very simple brief. It was basically come to visit Chatsworth House and find something that in some way will inspire the design and creation of seating.
He actually ended up producing 2 benches, which he called Counterpart, because they sort of balance each other out.
Counterpart is comprised of 2 blocks of diametrically opposed materials.
The light, bright one is a reflection, a resonance with the rock crystal that was given to Georgiana. He liked that idea, so he built the very bright one with lighting inside.
It glows from within, so it illuminates some of the internal cracks and fissures. And the other block is made from coal, which has a very different effect to the resin and actually absorbs light.
The coal dust was to reflect the fact that my family in the olden days had coal mines.
Counterpart refers to the nature of a plinth or a block or something that is used to place something else on. So it's a counterpart to the work that goes on top of it. When you're viewing the work is of prime importance, but then when you go to sit, it suddenly becomes a functional piece and the person assumes the position of prime importance.
What we're not trying to be is a museum. What we are is an accumulation of different tastes of different periods, different makers making different things, all sort of cheek by jowl, including some very modern things.
I think it's vital to keep a collection such as Chatsworth contemporary, to keep the house alive. For a collection like this and a house like this to be stuck in a certain era seems a bit ludicrous. The collection speaks volumes about the Duke's forward-thinking nature. It's a credit to him and his interest in art.